Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Whoa, we got one down. I'm not going to take it. It fell face down on the floor. So let's go ahead and see. All right. What messages do we need to hear today, Spirit? What messages are the most important messages that the collective, anybody listening to this needs to hear? All right. Communication is key. This is communication about everything. We've got now Mars in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. And so this is about communications, going back over communications. It can start actually feeling like you're in a Mercury retrograde, having to redo, rethink, revamp, reiterate, whatever you have to in front of. So whatever this is, it is about communication, or maybe even the lack thereof. Maybe there has been some type of a scenario that has needed you to go back over maybe some type of communications that you had in the past. Okay, so let's find out what this is. Yeah, there was a walking away of the past because of the communication. Someone here walked away. This is the only eclipsed moon that we do have in the deck. It doesn't mean that you didn't love where you were. You stacked up all your emotions nice and neat and decided to set out on this journey. So 8 of Cups, someone here did walk away in the past because of some type of communication. And we've got the Chariot, and look at this, the 10 of Pentacles. So, and look at that, Ace of Cups. So there was somebody here returning from the past, somebody whom you have, there's a lot of love for, okay? So this is like the 9 of Cups right here. There's a lot of love between you and this individual, but it's like someone here is not wanting to move forward on something because there's not enough clarity and communication to move forward towards the 10 of Pentacles, which is happiness. It's, fortune after difficulty. It's, things that have built up long term. So this could have something to do with your family members, friendship groups, friends that feel like family. It could be any one of those, but it's like someone here is offering their cup, but maybe someone here, you had this emotional connection to. It could have started with the letter W or M, or could have had that in their name somewhere. I feel like this person offered you something and you weren't willing to accept it because it didn't, fulfill something that you wanted to go towards. But now it's given this opportunity for someone to come back from the past, because we did just have we do have the Chariot in the reverse. And so there's a stall out of this situation because there's no clarity. Okay. For some of you, this is about, and this is going to be a side note, this is about, cars, car trouble, communication delays. Maybe somebody offers you to go on a trip and you're unable to go because something happens with the family or something like that. That's going to be a side note. That's not just that's not for everybody in this situation. So let's find out what this is. So, whatever this is, communication is key. Don't wait until the very last minute to communicate what's going on. Keep other people in the loop so that they're not assuming that you're going to be doing something that you're absolutely not. Okay. So that's not, like I said, going to be for everybody, but that kind of is the gist of what I'm feeling. Now, 10 of Pentacles is, things that have been built up long term. This could have everything to do with family. And this is, there needs to be some healing here. For someone here, I feel like maybe you're hearing more ambulances than usual, ambulances, or maybe you're seeing ambulances. Maybe the patriarch ends up taking an ambulance to the hospital is what I'm getting. We've got a higher power here, and we've got imagine, and we've got the past and the future, the here and the now. This is a matter of us being in the moment. There are a lot of changes that are coming in, but I feel like for some of you, again, it's some type of communication from the past or someone that is coming in from the past that you need to communicate with so that you guys can move forward in the future. There are doors that are trying to close, but it's like you need to be in the moment and look at maybe there was some red flags, maybe somebody warned you of something, and you need to pay attention to these red flags. Someone here told the truth, and that truth being told, even though they were being kind and loving with their truth, someone here walked away anyway and decided they didn't want to move any further with this other individual. And it was coming from a place of the higher power. So it's like almost like you need to step in, go within and listen to your higher self, listen to your spirit, listen to your intuition, because I feel like this communication that came through in the past has everything to do with whatever is going on right now. Okay? You need to bring peace into the situation. I just saw the dove here, and that shows me peace. Maybe there was some type of snakes in the background. There was a snake in the background, and somebody was offering you a tainted apple. Somebody else tried to, maybe slap the apple out of your hand, and instead you bit the hand that was actually trying to help you in the past. And that's what I'm getting from these two cards, because I do feel like this person in the past, because this is how they're both showing up, this is in the position of this. This person absolutely genuinely loved you, told you a truth, but you didn't want to believe it. You saw it as a red flag. And this person was actually being honest and truthful and loving towards you. This person loves you, okay? But something happened and there was a walking away. And it's time, it's coming back around. That's why this is showing up in the reverse. It's coming back around for you to process it so that you can flip this back upright so that you can move on. But it's like you're needing to balance your conscious and your subconscious mind here in order for you to be able to get the answer to whatever the questions are. But maybe it's asking the right questions. Maybe it's having that right conversation and communication with the people that are around you. 10 of Pentacles, because this is what is holding, like this is what the outcome is in this reading, is the 10 of Pentacles. It's, it's everything, having everything that you need, a happy home life, happy family life, where everybody wins. But, if you continue to hold on to the past and don't look at the truth for what it is, you're going to end up continuing this lesson. And that is why the Chariot is showing up in reverse. It's almost like, NASCAR, turn left, turn left. Eventually, we're going to want to turn right. Eventually, some of us are just going to move off the track, so it does get a little bit frustrating when the Chariot is in reverse, because it's like we're being stalled out for a reason. And we just kind of need to step back and take a look at our side of the street. So what do the angels have to say about this situation, Spirit? What advice do the angels have in this situation? Forgiveness and understanding. Having forgiveness for whatever you think, maybe whatever communication came in, and maybe understanding other people in their role in it. And that is, the maturation process. Let's go ahead and read that, because communication is key, and forgiveness and understanding. And maybe the communication was warped, and maybe you took it one way, and now you have to understand it from a completely different perspective. This is all this is. This is what the universe is showing me, is it's almost like that key to enlightenment. You're missing that. Like, I feel like the communication is the missing link. It's the missing key. And I almost feel like that staff in his hand is the key that goes within there, that goes into that keyhole right there. Okay. So, 4 could be like from a mother-like figure, because we do also have the Chariot here, which is also the mother-like figure. There could be something here with the matriarch and patriarch of our family. So, but I do feel like forgiveness and understanding is going to be the best way for you to move forward. And that is the advice from Spirit. So let's go ahead and see what they have to say. So forgiveness and understanding says, as soon as you see the word forgiveness, you'll know where this energy is needed in your life. Forgiveness is a correction to human vision, an opportunity to see through the eyes of the soul. And ultimately, it gives us an idea of what it's like to see through the eyes of our angels. Whatever the situation that feels heavy on your heart right now, when this card appears, your angel guide is inviting you to release it. You aren't being asked to accept bad behavior or let it go, but to realize that the only person who's truly being affected by your unforgiving thoughts and feelings is you. You don't deserve to have past events get in the way of present happiness. That's what this is talking about, past and present. So you're letting past events keep you from your ultimate happiness because you're holding on to an idea or a perception that was probably communicated to you in the wrong way. And you took it as something else, but it's mind-boggling to me how much, Mercury and Mars and, these mercurial signs can get so fucking warped in their perspective and their perception. So you don't deserve to have the past events get in the way of present happiness. And that can only happen if you make space by releasing painful experiences from your heart. So call in on your angels and ask them to help you step into the energy of forgiveness. Even if you don't feel, or even if you feel you don't know how to forgive, the willingness to do it will be enough. Understanding why others have committed certain acts or you yourself have made bad decisions isn't always easy. It's important to know that there are always doing your best that you can with the information and tools that you have. And the more you learn in life, the greater your capacity to make choices from a space of love. When this card shows up for you, it's because angels see you as worthy of fulfilling and exciting experiences. When you are dancing with the energy of forgiveness, you are on the verge of a miracle. This isn't a time to be weighed down by the past, but a time to see beyond it. Because it's like drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die. Half the fucking time you're mad at somebody, the other person doesn't even know what the fuck you're mad about. That's why communication is so fucking important, because it's probably just something else that was going on in the other person's life that was so passive aggressive, yet you're still holding on to it like it's fucking golden God. So when it comes right down to it, you're using the scenario in order to hurt your own fucking feelings. That's what this boils down to, because there's so much love here when you look at the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the higher power. It's just stupid shit that's niggling from the past that is coloring this present moment that is keeping you from being able to move forward in the future. It's funny because I get these same exact fucking things in my life all the time. I tell the truth, somebody else tells them something different. Doesn't mean that I was wrong. They just hold the other person at higher regards than they do myself. So that then if they're being misled by the other person, not intentionally, I catch the blame until they fucking figure it out later. 9 times out of 10, they don't do their own fucking research in order for them to figure out that I never lied to them in the first place. So I play victim to this one a lot. But thank God, I get tired of fucking caring at this point. So I just show forgiveness and understanding, and I keep moving forward. If they choose to hate me, that's on them. I don't give a fuck. Here, communication is definitely key. Sit down, have those conversations. But at the end of the day, you can't change another person's perspective. But I can tell you, they need to look at the past events of all the times that you have been, you've never steered them wrong. Or look at the other person. Has that person ever steered you wrong? And if the answer is no, then maybe you need to look at your side of the street and see where it is that you ended up hurting your own feelings. Anyway, at the end of the day, the communication is key. We talk about that key. Here's the key to unlocking whatever is going on within your intuition. And I suggest you pay attention and listen to your guides and angels, because I think that they are actually trying to tell you through scenarios and all the seduction that we have all around us, and to take people off track. So at the end of the day, you need to look at the people who value you, who love you, because that's what these cups are telling you all about. And I'm telling you right now, you might see things from a different perspective. And maybe those people were sent here because you couldn't see the red flags. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and I will chat with you again tomorrow.